And if we have a second for the rat cam, I think there's time maybe for a little bit more poetry. Now, this was a big one. I've been hanging out with Twitch chat all day for me as well. And if you guys have been listening to the music and breaks, this one is for you here. So this rat here has to hide all game, all in search of fortune and fame. It's probably because of his favorite song, Show Me the Money, which we all sing along. I hope that he can win this trial because it's all about the lifestyle. Good luck, rat, for which this cam is named. As long as you get the points, you needn't be ashamed.
Wow. Brilliant.
Oh, man.
Brilliant.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate
Truly.
it. Best of luck here to Zara Tricky. Wow. Thank you, guys.
I can't believe that you managed to just time and time again stun us with your talent.
What can we say, man? It's all about the lifestyle. Here we go now. Zara Tricky, the rap, but there's much, much more, of course, to be focusing on here. As we look at Rogue once again, still making that slow rotation south, a team that has been playing real well today all day, still in first place, and they've actually pulled away for the first time in a long time as we see TSM. Now Hal trying to make that move. He's taking quite a bit of damage and needs to be careful.
No. Reps gets cleaned up by Rogue. They had them right in their sights. So they'll get one member of TSM while the others do bounce out. Also, they have eyes on another target located inside of this building here. Does this nade do enough damage to try and force this player out? No, it doesn't. But they see them there just inside of that corner. I mean, what an angle. What a spot that Abralelli was in. I mean, that was like the rattiest of spots. But TSM, once again, unfortunately to say, out of here. Ain't gonna happen.
And not in the top 10. It's been a rough day for TSM fans. I know we got a bunch in the chat, especially since during EMEA I had to answer, I think, 600 times when TSM was playing. But yeah, exactly. Here we now see in our our top 11 squads for this game. Rogue's going to be happy with how this one has gone so far. And as we said, they're going to be very comfortable playing this route all the way down from runoff. It's very similar to what we saw in the last game. But now also taking a look at Maxdog, who's already just going to go ahead and fly right past the airbase exterior and try to make their way in.
Now, Maxdog have had some moments of greatness where a few, top finishes for them have kept them in this battle for as long as possible. And if they can keep doing this, I have great faith in this team for tomorrow. ISMP now will be bailing out. They do have a port all set up. There is a player actually located right to the south there, and they're going to look to just try and target this one individual out. 11 squads will remain. And with this circle now closing in, we're going to start to see some more players begin to make their way out in this direction. I think they may have found the rat.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Oh, no, that wasn't him.
You're right. It's Rakinishu.
Yeah, Rakinishu. Unfortunately, Rakin does go down. Will be targeted there by Rogue, and there wasn't many opportunities for Rakinishu to get out of that.
Thank you, guys. There he is.
The rat.
We sent him our best wishes here now.
Did he pick up a pebble from the floor? It looked like...
Let's see. Whoa. Shots from the distance, as we see, if I'm not mistaken, that was Sweet that would have gone down on Rogue's POV. But here's Zara Tricky, still alive. He knows he's going to play that edge. What? The snipe down goes down as well here. And now it's all up to dropped again.
Yeah, well, he can't bring his teammates back in, but they're going to run in here. I think they're going to just get right on top of them, and they're going to jump in for this fight. There's nothing to protect them. The nades are out. Drop's going to have to back away here. His teammates, he did get Sweet back in. Snipe down is so low, and I don't think they will be able to pick him up because he ended up getting tagged by the nade. And no, it is not going to work out. Drop gets the cheekiest of spots. He doesn't have, does he have? Okay, so he has a minute and 30, and can he zip line up?
He'll be able to grapple up, no doubt. Take a look at this. Drop is going to fly right back in. There was no doubt about that. He's going to have to say sayonara to his teammates. Now he will be a solo as well. Dropped finding just a little bit of a corner and up and over the airbase wall, but he will be the last one to fight for the Rogue squad to see how many points he can put on the board.
Yeah, I was a little concerned. I was like, wait a minute, no, he has the grapple. He can just use that rather than using the zip, but I can't see an opportunity that he'll have to use the zip. But we have ourselves yet another rat cam. Multiple rat cams out today, Bravo.
We do.
Interesting.
Dual rat cam.
I would actually like to share a poem that I have. Is that okay?
Sure. I'd love to hear it.
Okay, well, here we go. The rat is back, and I know that you could hide in a sack, but sadly, oh no, I messed this up. And
Dude,
sadly,
what is this?
wait, hold on. The rat is back, and I know that you'd rather hide in a sack, but sadly, the vultures will gobble you up like a snack.
We'll talk about that after.
It cleaned up. It cleaned up toward the end. Thank you. I still got the. You want to know why? Because I'm on a TV show with Dwayne Johnson, so you can't really say anything bad to me.
You still got the applause, but here's now dropped, as we said, fighting alone, and it's going to be tough. But keep in mind, every point's going to matter because they are your team that's not only in first, but they're out in front. They're going to want to try to extend that. If he can play into the late game, Rogue will continue to hold that #1 spot into Game 8, and then maybe even after Game 8, which would be a nice boost. But now take a look at MVP. Still 3 players strong here. Madness going to be on gold. Pow, as well as Vax, going to be on purple. They're looking good here at Gauntlet.
Yeah, so long as they can keep themselves going in this game, it will actually put them in a dominant position in the overall leaderboard. Maybe even a win could be huge for them. They do have a few kills as well. And these players on the transition in the tunnels. And look at that, though. Shots from the distance. I have to force them back. I think just for a moment that you'll have that safe angle, but it ends up not really working out for them there. And that is going to be NRG, who they are still hanging out here at the X Games.
Absolutely. They've never left. They have never left, as they're going to kind of continue to hold this down. It was probably like almost a year ago to the day that the X Games was. Maybe, actually, I know it was a little bit before then, a little bit over a year. But now taking a look here, once again, at Shiny Muffins and Protectful, they're making a very difficult route. You know, there's not a lot of cover here alongside these rocks that sit just a little bit towards that southern side. We'll see what they can do. Getting heals off, tries to get a bat. Muffins can't finish it, though. It's also tough days for Shiny and Protectful as they're both getting absolutely beamed here, just trying to do anything they could do to stay alive.
Yeah, their only option was to make their way over to this truck. I believe they have a portal that they can use. iShiny should have one available, but everyone knows that they're going to be located here. Some more shots beginning to set in. iShiny and Protectful hugging this wall. I bet they wish that they could just, go inside of it, right, and just dig a hole and get underneath. But unfortunately, not going to be an option in this game here. Now, Ziploc bags, not a lot of discussion regarding them because typically Gobble will be the last player left alive and just never really pans out for them. They're very much in this discussion toward the end. Oh, that was a rough one. iShiny tried to bring his teammates over, but they were just in the crossfire with no options.
And look at this pull here. You're going to see right now NRG still holding this side of Gauntlet. This is where they want to be. 9 seconds till this move, and now they're going to be really aware of anyone kind of dropping in now. Nathan does need to be a little bit careful just because he does expose himself to quite a few angles if he tries to get that finish there on that Wraith. Everyone's just trying to fly in towards them, and Nathan says no.
Yeah, well, that Pathfinder thought wrong. That is unfortunate for Drop. That was a good try for Rogue to give them a little bit more placement points. I believe that's going to be a top 7 finish. But look at this. The new brainers. That's Zeratricky, I believe. Yes, Zeratricky's still alive. He's creeping up behind him.
Look at this. He's not shooting.
Behind him.
He's not shooting. He's just playing edge. He's just trying to stay alive as long as he can. Let's see what he can do here.
What a god! Oh, Zeratricky, man! What a play! I give you all the credit in the world. Your team should have died ages ago. You should have been out of this one way earlier. But he gave them a 6th place finish. I think he tried to join them. He tried to join that team. He was like, "Hey, you want to form an alliance?" Unfortunately, it's against the rules, man. You can't do that.
Yeah, He tried to play it real cool. He wasn't able to do so. MVP somehow is still with 3 players alive now, and it's Team Superior that said you cannot sit here. Seats taken. They're still going to try to do a little bit of poke damage up into the height that exists here at Octane's Gauntlet, and NRG still holding strong. You can see through those outlines just how many players are alongside the edge of that wall. It's Nathan who goes down, but they still have good position with 4 squads left.
Can you imagine Superior in that instance? They're like, 1, 2. Why do we have 2 Gibraltars? Just would have been ridiculous. All right, well, the action continues here. Wraith One Tricks are going to be in the ultimate low ground. Some fences there to give him protection, as well as that pylon. Recharging the shields, not utilizing any of the resources so that they, when they absolutely need to use it, they will. But I don't imagine a world where they're going to have many chances to do so. MVP have eyes on NRG, who have made the top of that platform home. They've been in this area the whole time, bullying anyone out at any opportunity they had.
Take a look at the poll. Take a look at the poll. As you see right now, the setup that MVP has, and they have it all barreled up as well. It's going to be on that last part of the building, and we'll see exactly how this plays out. But they have a little bit of height right now, and they're going to let this play out as Wraith 1 Trix is going to have to take this fight on the low ground.
Yeah, the Gibraltar ult is going to force them underneath the staircase, and they don't have the bubble to be able to give them some added protection. Here we go now. Zenio inside of this one, but low on health. He's lost Sauceror. Tain is still going to be in the battle, but now he goes down, and that is going to be the cleanup. And it comes from up on high. NRG pick up a few kills, but MVP in the thick of things. They pick up the victory. That is going to be 2 for MVP. And what a game it was for them. I thought NRG had that one locked up, but it is going to be MVP who thrive in the pressure.
And you could just tell on the pole there, they're holding those back bunkers, which can be a really tough angle to actually wrap around. But as soon as you saw exactly where that ring had gone, you saw they had barrels up. And really even more important than the pull was the positioning, because they knew that there were going to be 2 battles on that low ground. They knew they can easily take the third-party opportunity. And yeah, they played that perfectly. MVP puts another win on the board, and they were in 4th place before that game. They're going to be pretty happy with that one as we take a look at the highlights from our 7th game.
And this was another Western pull, more toward where you're seeing right now the runoff. It went like toward Airbase, Gauntlet, and then Octane's area too. What an insane game! Some rat plays. Love to see that. NRG. These are the moments here when Frexis like clutched up big time against this Einfold. That was the swoop in, by the way, from Amosys after they had the longest zip line ever manufactured by a Pathfinder up to that bubble, to the balloon. And they lived here this whole game. And there's the best moment of the match. Zara Tricky trying to blend on in, be like, hey guys, you
guys need a bubble?
You guys need a I can help you out.
You guys need a bubble? Didn't work out so well for him.
And then the final moments as MVP picked up the victory there. Just a dynamic conclusion to game number 7. MVP, the only team to win 2 games so far in the Americas Finals. I believe in EMEA, Alliance won 3? If I'm correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're seeing, I don't know what that means as far as consistency. It just goes to show you that it truly is anyone's competition here in the Americas.
Yeah, absolutely. I can't wait to see where the points shake out. Of course, Rogue's going to be pretty happy with the amount of points that they did put on the board. But like you said, MVP going to be chomping at the bit. They were only down, by about 20 before that game. So they will be teed up for a pretty great game number 8.
Yeah, huge win for them. And we have our final matchup coming up for our first day of competition. 16 games total, 8 today, 8 tomorrow for the grand finals.